Hello there, Albie-Wan here. Today playing some House Flipper. Been playing this a lot just of the last week or so. It recently arrived on Game Pass, which is one of the reasons I'm playing it. It didn't really strike me when I saw videos of it being played before, but having played it myself, I'm actually really enjoying it. This is the very first place I started out with. It's a tiny little hovel, which doubles as my office. It looked a little bit mank to begin with. It looked really quite horrible. I've made some improvements. It looks a little bit tidy now. The colours, please excuse, I just wanted something brighter because it was really dark and dingy. The bed was covered in grime and mank, and you couldn't clean it, so you had to buy new. Basically had to buy all new. I might get rid of these paint pots now because I don't think I need those anymore. But yeah, basically I've given this place a bit of an overhaul, and I just put some bright colours in there because it looked so depressing beforehand. So yeah, this is the like I say, the place you start in, and you don't need to upgrade this as far as I'm aware, but I just I felt a strong need to actually fix it up. And also I actually used some of my Game Pass points that I earned to purchase the garden DLC, because this garden, I'll show you the other house I own in a little while, but this garden, basically the grass was up to about the level of this plant almost, all the way around. It was an eyesore, and I couldn't live with it like that. I had to had to sort of use my Game Pass points to purchase the gardening DLC in order to actually be able to do the gardening, because god damn, that was horrible. But having done the gardening DLC, I can actually now do the gardening missions, which are these ones in green here. I won't do that one right now because I'm going to do some of the basic ones, because I've not streamed this game before, but I have done quite a few of the in-house missions. Yeah, this is it's not obviously Power Wash Simulator as the intro may have implied, but like I say, it's in a very similar vein where it's basically you're basically this is like I say, this grass needs. Nope, no. I'm not being asked to do that. I'm not being asked to do that. I'm not going to do that. That grass does need cutting, but I'm going to close the door so I don't have to see it. Yeah, like I say, it's a very similar sort of like a relaxing sort of game that you can do at your own pace. Now in the corridor, there's nothing to do in the corridor here. Let's see what they want me to do in here. Oh, this room requires some assistance. Clean the windows. Right, okay. Let's clean the windows. Now this, if the game was this alone, I would enjoy it. This is one of those sort of very satisfying little mini games. Wee. Yeah, okay. This on its own would be a fun little game, but fortunately there's a lot more to it than that. Yeah, I do usually do it sensibly. I just sort of lost control for a second there. But yeah, this game's obviously been around for quite a while. Don't get me wrong; it's been on PC and probably on Xbox for a long while as well. To the point where there is actually already a House Flipper 2, so I'm very much late to the party. But I'm fine with that. Gives me plenty of stuff to play. Right, so windows are done. Paint with colour. Okay, right. So some specific colours they want. These two. Okay, so that one we'll buy a. How big's the room? No, turn the flashlight off. Might buy a large pot of each just to be on the safe side. You can actually sell the used pots back, which in one regard it's immersion breaking, in another regard it's like, okay, I like that, it's fine, I can live with it. So even if you buy like a large pot of paint and you don't use it all, you can sell it back. Nope, that's not the one I want, that's the one I want. Please can I have my paint roller? Thank you. Right, so we'll do this bit. I have got quite a few of the upgrades on this now because I now use 40% less paint, and I can do up to three columns at a time on the walls. Which does save quite a bit of time over what it was like at the beginning of the game anyway. Need more paint. More paint. What I might do is I might put the music on so that it's similar to Power Washing Motor, where when I'm not talking there's at least something to listen to, but I might have to turn the music on. Actually no, it's got in-game music anyway, screw it, I'll leave it as it is. Yeah. Paint. To decide where the cutoff point is going to be between one colour and the next, don't I? Perhaps at the end of there. Yeah. That's actually the back of the... Okay, that's the back of the actual fixture. Okay, I was wondering why that was white there. But yeah, that's actually part of the fixture. It's fine. Still. Right, okay, so now... change to this colour. And from the dining area onwards... have it a little bit lighter in the living room and dining room. Oh, yeah, living room and dining room. Just checking I said that correctly because I wanted to make sure the dining room wasn't in the kitchen, as some of the houses are. Of course, you're free to eat your food in whatever room you really want, in my opinion. But yeah. Finish off this window frame here. I do realise that I haven't actually put any covers over any of the furniture or anything like that, so I need to make sure I don't get any paint spilled. Standing on the coffee table like a professional. To move it, aren't I? Fine, I'll just pick this up because, you know, working all on my own, don't mind my back. Now, the placing of some of these things is a little bit finicky. I can go back a bit. Or it won't. Fine, screw you, game. Fine, I don't have to live here. La 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 la. Reach across the couch to get more paint. Like a pro. Cool. Paint done. Now let's get a refund on the rest of the paint. See, I can get $17.61 back on that, which is pretty much the value that I've actually paid for it, because it was about $35 for a full can, and they're about half, well, possibly just over half full, aren't they? So I can live with that. Right, so I'm going to put a radiator in, do I? Air conditioning. Air conditioning. Ooh. Okay. Not had one of these before, or not. Well, we don't generally have them in the UK anyway. But I've not had one in the game before. So this is a new gadget. Once you've placed it, you have to assemble it. Which is very basic. It's a very basic mini game where you literally just have to hover the cursor over it and hold A. But it's relaxing and peaceful and tranquil and calming and fun. I enjoy this. This is yeah. It's a great game for just just putting your feet up like I have and just chilling out. Now, if you're doing this at home, make sure you're an electrician, because, danger, Will Robinson. I wouldn't regard this game as being an actual instruction manual, let's put it like that. Hooray! Hooray! Right, so we've done this room. What's through here? Where we came from? I can't remember. There's the front door. Okay, right, yeah. Okay, and it leads right back round. Cool. Okay, there's more rooms. More rooms than there appear to be at first. Clean the window. Do it slower. Get it all in the first go. to one window. Okay. Paint with colour, bright peach. I'm glad that it shows you the colours, or actually shows you the colours in the menu, because trying to find these in the actual thing would be a time-consuming mess. But you can do it with yourself, and if you really choose to be defiant, you can. If you go into walls, paint, and choose any colour you want, and just be defiant, and just, you know, I could do that if I wanted. I mean, if I wanted, I could. Who's going to stop me? But you know, I'm trying to start a business here. You know, trying to make money. Close the damn door. Let's just hop up on the bed. Come on, game. Thank you. Yeah, playing this on Xbox. I believe it's on Game Pass on PC as well, probably. But yeah, Xbox is just a much easier way to just relax for me. I'm stand on the paint pot, get the extra height. Right. I know it's not requiring me to do this, but just for completionist sake. Did I get all the ones around here as well? I did get the entire frame of that. Good. Right. Let's sell the paint pot. They want air conditioning in here as well. Jesus Christ. Down to tasks. Air conditioning unit. Put it there, shall we? I'm glad that it doesn't require to be too precise with the mouse cursor as well, or the, you know, not mouse cursor because I'm not using a mouse, but you know, the actual cursor on the screen. You can put it just close, and it's usually sort of fine with that. Boom. That's that one done. So we're about halfway through the overall progress on the job. You can duck out of a job early if you really hate the client. If they're particularly mean to you and don't leave sandwiches out or anything like that. But most of the ones I've worked with so far have been really nice. They're really nice. I've not had to meet them, which is an improvement over many jobs of this kind. This window done. So you can do it quick and messy or slow and precise. It's entirely up to you on this. Right, so I need pastel pink for this room. I just figure you may as well purchase the big pot of paint because, like I say, even if you don't use it all, you can just sell most of it back, and you don't really make that much of a loss, I don't think, on the sell back price. In real life, of course, you'd want to be a bit more precise and actually not sort of over purchase, because I doubt if you took a half-filled pot of paint back to your local hardware store, I doubt you'd get a refund on it somehow in real life. Or at least not for a comparatively good price anyway. I love the way there's actually, you can quite clearly see the paint dripping down the side of the tin, but there's literally nothing on the floor. That's how good I am. No, seriously. Thank you. Pardon me. I thought it was going to make me sort of reset the paint again on that last bit there, but no. Had enough on the roller. Right. Right. Mount devices. Radiator. Let's buy that. Put it under the window. And assemble. Avengers. See, I could complete the job and quit out now, but it's not fully complete. So that would just be unprofessional. Mount devices. Okay, towel rail. Is it towel rail? Yep. Clean the window. That's how not to do it. Paint with lime. Okay. Close the door. Standing on the paint pot to do the painting. Yeah, who needs step ladders, eh? When you've got a paint pot, an open paint pot. I've unlocked a new skill point. Let's have a look at that. 50% faster painting. Go on then. Or I could paint 4 walls at a time. 50% faster. Just so I can see over the wardrobe. Oh, it's night time. Been here a while, obviously. bit of white there was a street lamp across the road. It wasn't a speck of dirt, as I thought originally. Right, job complete. All tasks completed. So I'm going to click stick in, 7 grand, go on then. I'll take it. Yeah, that's what the house looked like originally with the garden outside. So yeah, I'm already well on my way to being rich. Garage. Descriptive, well done. I bought a new car, but there is so much trash in the garage that I can't fit it in. Can ya please clean out my garage so I can have somewhere to park? Best regards, Max. Yes, if you wash my car, I will pay you extra. Screw you. Okay, I'll think about it. I mean, it's looking pretty grimy already. Let the light in, shall we? Jesus Christ! This guy's a bloody animal. Right, fine, okay. Let's pick up all the rubbish first. Yeah, fortunately this bit is really quite quick and easy to do, where you just hammer right trigger to sort of clear away all the junk that's been left around. Okay, that one's that's a good tyre, obviously. Good tyre. We'll put that there, shall we? Actually thrown away the bins. Right, okay, they're not regardless junk, fine, okay. No box there, go there. I wish I had someone to do this to my garage. Right. And let's get cleaning. Start with the muck outside here. I love how one tool does everything for cleaning in this game. Someone been doing burnouts in this garage or something? Okay, we don't regard that as junk then. Fine, okay. I would have done. Oh, I've just seen all the markers on the map. There's still trash in here. So is it regarding as trash? Oh, hello. Sneaky little bugger. Some of this rubbish is very well camouflaged. Right, garage done. Car washed. Oh, garage not done. How many bloody tyres does a person need? I mean, surely this guy's overtired. Arr, arr, arr. Right. This place is really grimy. I don't think I've got enough range for that one. Aha! I'm parkouring it like I do a power wash. All tasks complete. Boom. 8 grand. I paid more for that than I did for painting that entire bloody house. Jesus. Right, can I have a quick drink? Right. What's next? What I might do actually, I might go and have a quick look at my other house. This is one I purchased. That's how it looked originally. That's pretty much how it looks still, to be fair, on the outside. Is it raining or something? Yeah, this is what the gardens look like by default. This is very satisfying doing this. Back when I was at school, many years ago, I had like several little part-time jobs that I did, you know, during the weekends on my time off and what have you. One job which I did before I went to school each day was I cycled over to a local goat farm, and I would feed and water the goats and their pot-bellied pig before I started work. Before I went to school, sorry, before I started work. It was before I started work, but by about 10 years. Maybe not 10 years. But yeah, and on the weekends and days off and what have you, I would often mow various people's lawns around the neighbourhood and things like that, and using these little mowers, these little fly mow things, these are as satisfying to use in real life as they are here. I know they're not toys and to be used as such, but there is a certain amount of joy to be taken from using these things. I'm just glad I don't have to go around and clear up the clumps of grass afterwards. There would be a lot of dead grass laying around after this. I believe if you complete probably if you complete the gardening quests, you get to unlock a lawnmower, a proper actual lawnmower. I don't know if that will be as much fun as this. Oh, you know, hold on and complete it. Don't get me wrong. It's just a case of they've simulated this very well. It does look and feel very satisfying. I'm sort of going around the edges first, because that's usually where like the annoying little clumps of grass that you miss will end up being. So I figure if I start here, I won't have to try and find it at the end. Again, I've already upgraded a couple of perks on this, so it's increased the range a little bit. I think that's what it said. So I don't have to look at my feet quite as much. Skill. Yeah, because without the gardening DLC, you won't get like the mowers or the strimmer. I did look online to see if there was any other ways of actually combating the grass in your garden, because I don't, as I may have mentioned before, I don't think I've got OCD, because I'm not completely obsessed with having to clear everything like that, but having grass like that in the front garden would drive me nuts, and not being able to do anything about it. But I saw like a little hack that someone posted, where if you go to store and floor and ceiling, would it be, trying to work out what it would be under. Furniture, decoration. Ceilings, clocks, libraries, floor. Find yourself a nice big mat, and you'd have to place it down And apart from buying the gardening DLC, this is the only way to actually get rid of the flaming like grasses out here. Which would drive me bloody potty. But entertaining and useful to know nonetheless. But they do let you, they do give you like a mission where it gives you the opportunity to try out some of the gardening DLC. And I think that's a really good idea, giving like one mission where you get to use it, and then you, if you sort of enjoy it, it gives you an idea of what you're getting if you're picking up the gardening DLC, which is what I did, and which is what I did. So yeah, like I say, I had enough Microsoft points, and well, it could effectively almost pay for the thing entirely. The game, as I mentioned, is on Game Pass now, but for people with Game Pass, if you want to purchase it, which I'm sure I will, it's the game is actually currently about £5 for people with Game Pass. The DLC was about 15, but yeah, I'm sure I'll be picking this up because this is again like a nice, really chill game that you can pick up and play when you want at your own pace, with as much or as little at a time as you really feel like. Which I'm sure is, like I say, the case of most games. Don't get me wrong, it's just a case of certain games don't let you save unless you've done a certain amount of things or got to a certain point or whatever. I often have this game queued up on Quick Resume. As we were discussing with some of the complete Xbox crew the other day on I think it was when we were playing the golfing, the turbo racing golf. If you leave multiplayer games running on Quick Resume, they tend to have a bit of an issue with letting you play against your friends or anyone else. So if anyone has a game that's multiplayer that they put on Quick Resume, you might need to close it and reopen it in order to keep playing multiplayer. This one I don't think has multiplayer, I think it is just single player, and I'm fine with that. Realised I could probably go around and start making crop circles, couldn't I? Oh no, the aliens have landed. Maybe not. No. Mr. Angel, hello! Sorry, I didn't see your messages until now. How are we doing? Concrete over it with a rusty car in the corner of bricks. Yeah. Sorry, I'm not used to sort of actually having people in the chat actually sort of chatting. Doesn't happen too often. Yeah, Mr. Angel messaged me a little bit earlier, pointing out another game that just arrived on Game Pass. One which I had actually had my eye on because I'd seen it was arriving soon. Was the Crime Scene Cleaner. So yeah, I've got that one installed, and that's another one that'll be ready to give a go to see how that one holds up. Because I don't know if it's just another cleaning game or if it's actually like a crime solving one as well, but it's intriguing. Something I'm going to have a closer look at, and obviously give that a go soon as well. look at that. That's disgusting. Let's get rid of that. Do I need to get scaffolding to do that? Oh no, got it. That's got it. It's showing on the radar that there's some dirt around here somewhere. Measure local grass, so I don't know if it'll be that. No, not that. Right, okay, it's gone now. Cool. Let's have a quick look at the pad and see what the perks were. It's another gardening one. Axe feather increases strength and speed. Tall grass visible on mini-map. Haven't done any planting yet, so I'll save that for the moment. Yeah, go on then. Back door. Right. Let's have a quick look inside, because I've done a little bit of work in here. I've made a start, but I've not got very far. Basically, I purchased the house, and it was an absolute state. This is a room which is largely complete, but might do a bit more. I have to see. Got a radiator installed. Close that. This is going to be like a kitchen area. And this will be a very, 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 very small bedroom, because it's quite a small house, this one. This is the bathroom, which I'm quite happy with. Again, it was an absolute tip beforehand. So yeah, it's looking quite nice. But yeah, basically purchased this, gonna start cleaning it up. This room I've not done very much with at all yet. I'm wondering if I should expand that room and just have like the kitchen be like a tiny little. Actually, it's so small that there's not really a lot you can do with it easily. But yeah, like I say, a small bedroom. If I can actually get a bed in there, I may have to break through this wall and actually extend this out here, which would mean, like I say, just cooking inside the hallway there. But yeah, I haven't fully decided what to do with it yet. But yeah, that's the second house currently. Let's go back to the office. Right. So back to the properly paid work. I mean, that said, I've actually got quite a bit of money. I've got over 100 grand now, so I could actually purchase another house. There are quite a few. The one I purchased was in this sort of price range of 30 to 40,000, and you get what you paid for. It was a tiny little place. I don't know if you can actually build outwards on these houses, where you can actually expand them out sideways, because That would be fantastic to make like a little mini mansion out of these things. But I've only seen you be able to actually like, manipulate walls inside the building rather than the exterior so far. Almost only a garden, so you'd basically be building that from scratch. Intriguing. But yeah, like I say, I can afford some of the nice. Oh, hello, Turtle House. Just a shell of a place. Anyway, gonna go back onto doing some of these missions. Let's do one of the garden ones, shall we? Bit of gravel and a couple of bushes. I had one house where I had to clean up, and it had basically been student accommodation. There must have been maybe 200 empty bottles laying around the place. From now on, you're able to design a garden and look for plants in garden category in the shop. Okay, cool. You've unlocked a new tool. Is it a power washer? God knows. You'll be able to water plants, fill containers with water, and wash off dirt on the outside of the houses. Okay, cool. No, I'm not going to have to do that. Remove weeds. Okay, so I kind of have been asked to do that. Okay, fine. I mean, that sound does sound really quite evil. And very much out of place in a game like this, but you know. Gravel. Okay, right. So, 2-color gravel. Yeah. Okay. I've not graveled before, so this is a new experience. I am graveling. And the controls are a little bit haywire. gravel. Okay. No, put that away. Single colour gravel. Yeah, the controls to this are a little bit wild. Let's call it wild, shall we? It goes crazy like that at the slightest flick of the control sticks. Right. Place plants. Okay, what a plant is, right? Is there one? Was it literally any plant? Coniferous shrub. Let's go one row, shall we? Place it in the middle somewhere. Single colour gravel. Damn it, no. Single colour gravel, come on. Scattered gravel, 2 colour gravel. No? That'll do? Okay, right, fine. I'll sell it. Okay, so it's not like in these. Right, fine, okay. So is it after a specific one then? Or do I have to do something more to it once I put it in there? I probably do, don't I? Right, okay, there we are, okay, that's what I was missing. Uh-huh. Okay. Well, I can play Sea of Thieves. Right. Right. All task complete. Okay, so that was it. That was all I was doing. Okay. I mean, this is nice. Right, so now Mr. Ranger has recommended that in each garden I make, I need to concrete over it and put a rusty car in the corner which is on bricks. So that means I need to take these wheels off and I need to find some bricks. So, axe? Axe? No? Oh, well, no, we don't. Maybe not. I'll save it for next time. Right, okay. Well, having completed that job, I think I might call it there for the stream. Thank you to anyone who's tuned in, specifically Mr. Angel. Hope you've enjoyed the stream, hope you enjoyed watching along. Like I say, this game's been around a while. I am very, very late to this game, but I'm really enjoying it. To the point where I've purchased a garden DLC. I might look and see what the other DLCs do and what they include and what they add to the game. But I'm also sort of possibly considering actually getting the second one. But that's for another day. I've got so many games I've got on the board at the moment. But yeah, thank you for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed the stream. I'll catch you again soon.